Hey, Painstream. It's been a while since I did a new video, but I wanted to do one today because I saw a cool quote and I wanted to share some experiences that I had. I shared them on the career stream, but I don't know if I'm going to post to that, so I wanted to share them with you to make sure I got out there. But I saw this picture online and I thought it was good. It says, if you rearrange the letters in depression, you'll get I pressed on. Isn't that awesome? And what they're saying is your current situation is not your final destination. So mix it up. Mix it up. Change it around. Change, change, change. Change happens to you whether you like it or not. So you create the change. You be the change you want to see in the world. So that's what I wanted to share. The other thing that I wanted to share is some crazy stuff that I had happen. I went to New York to meet with a recruiter on Thursday, and I was a little discouraged by it. So as I was walking out, my eyes were drawn to a building, and I looked at the building. Okay, nothing. I saw the address, 55 whatever street. Okay. Walk along, a little more. 5 is my favorite number. Okay, cool. Walk along. Walking. Getting a little deeper in my head. Going around and around, round and round. Trying to fight it, you know, gotta stay happy. How do I not get in this vibration? I'm trying to think happy thoughts. My eyes are drawn to another building. Look at the building, nothing there. Oh, there's the address. What's the address? 555 some street. What? It doesn't register at first. First I'm like, and then I was like, oh wait, didn't I just see 55 and now I'm seeing 555? And this wasn't like, oh, I'm looking at addresses on streets. My head was down. I was in that place where I was in my head and just walking and what's going to happen and why this has never happened before and it's taking so long and usually I could find a job in 3 months and, you know, well, yeah, but you were really looking those times and you're not really looking now and you should be doing more looking and you should, what's going to happen? I don't know. So that's where I was, and my head kept getting, you know how like someone's looking at you but you don't know, and maybe you're looking at your phone and all of a sudden you just turn and look right in the person's face? Like, why did that happen? Because their energy was just like, I'm staring at you. So you responded. It was like that. So I thought, all right, I gotta look this up. So I looked it up on my phone. And I'm sure many websites say many different things, but this website that I looked at said, and I can't read it to you because it's on my phone, but was talking all about having patience, making life choices, making the right choices in life, trusting, having faith, being divinely guided, things being divinely orchestrated. And so I felt a lot better. You know, still though having these roiling feelings, trying to battle them and then feeling bad about the fact that I'm even feeling them and then feeling bad about the fact that I was struggling to battle them and how do I break this bad feeling, right? I'm trying to get happier feelings. And it was freezing because it's cold here now. It's January. I was walking around New York and I was texting to meet someone and they weren't responding and I was like, what's going on? It's freezing out here. Don't they know? Don't they care? What are they doing? Blah, 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 blah. And so eventually I was on my way to meet with them, get somewhere warm, and but I was still a little in my feels, and it's dark, and because by now it's around like 6:30, and it's blowing wind. It's just like how you think it should feel when you're having these thoughts, right? You're just battling the elements, and you're just, it's such a synonym or a metaphor for like what was happening in my head, like cold and difficult and walking against the wind. And so in New York, where they used to have phone booths, some of them are now charging stations for your phone, and they have digital billboards and advertisements on the side. And I'm walking again, battling the wind, and my eyes get drawn up again right to this digital advertisement, and it just says, "Everything is going to be okay." And I just stopped. And I went to get my phone to take a picture of it, and it disappeared. So had I looked at that 1 second later, it would have been gone. But no, I was encouraged to look at that now because I needed to see it. And I did need to see it. And I felt a lot better. And then just for that whole night, and even till now, I just keep saying thank you. Thank you that, you're with me. Whoever's with me, whoever's guiding me, thank you for the messages. Thank you that I can recognize them. Thank you for bringing them to me. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for thinking of me. Thank you for caring about me. Thank you for trying to help me get through. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, you don't have to believe in any of this. You could think I'm crazy. You could think it's hogwash. You could think it's coincidence. You could think whatever you want. It's fine. And maybe it is. But the message I'm trying to convey to you is, it made me feel better to believe it. So I choose to believe it because it makes me feel better. My goal is to feel good. My goal is to enjoy my life. My goal is to have fun. My goal is always to feel better. If that's not your goal, I'm so sorry. I hope it's your goal. I hope it's your reality. But it won't be your reality if you don't make it your goal. And you have to have that goal constantly. Because it's not the natural state of the world, right? But we need to collectively get it there. If we're each there, and we each try to help other people get there, then yeah, the world will be that state. So, I think we talked about this. Did we? Did I mention this already? I probably did, but it's worth reiterating, especially in our culture. I live and I've grown up miles from New York City. Miles. If I wanted to walk there, I could. I don't want to. This is not the most positive place in the world, right? Especially if you come from poor immigrant communities. It's a hard place. And it certainly was more so in the 70s when I was born, and I'm sure it was more so 50 years ago, 60, 70, 80, 100 years ago when my ancestors were here. I'm sure it was terribly difficult and awful. So this is something you grow up with, and this is something in the culture. This is something that everyone's doing, so you don't even notice how negative you are. You don't even notice how you've been trained to have a low vibration, and how you exist in that, and how everyone else does. Because a fish doesn't know what water is, right? Fish doesn't know what air is. Fish doesn't know the difference. He does if he gets pulled out and suffocates. But but I didn't know how different I was from other people until I went to college, and I met a lot of people very different. And then it just extrapolated from there. So, my point is, follow what brings you joy. Is that going to make you wildly successful? Maybe not, maybe so. I don't know. But if you are full of joy and happy, you're not going to care. You're really not. You're really not. So that's cool. So while I'm here, well, actually, you know what? We're at the 10-minute mark. I was going to do some pages because I haven't done this in a while. Because this uploading is taking longer than I expected. So it's way more involved. So I've been focusing on the uploads because I have a lot of the pain stream to share. And people are looking at the videos. I got some likes. I got some subscribes. A lot of people are watching. Like 35% of my viewers are outside the United States. So that's cool. It's not a lot. I'm not going to lie. Did I expect it to be a lot? No. But I'm very happy that anyone is watching anything that I'm putting out there. One, because what? I have no thumbnails. I have no set. I have no green screen. I've texted on some of the videos. I drink whatever I feel like it. I have no script. But that was my plan. Because this is raw and this is real. And I want it to be that way. There's a lot of quiet and silence, and that might be frustrating and that might be annoying to some people. All right, whatever. But other people might like that because it might be soothing. And it might, I want to convey that this is a real person going through real things, just like you, and that I want to honestly share with you things that have helped me. I'm not an expert. And there aren't that many out there, so you can listen. If I wanted to polish this up and do all that marketing mumbo jumbo, I could. I was a cheerleader in high school. I know how to do that. I was in student government. I was an executive. I know how to do that. And I could get a lot of likes and get a lot of subscribes and do the whole, formula thing. I don't feel like that's my path right now. Maybe it will be later. I don't know, but I never want to be fake, and I don't even want to borderline on it. And I'm not saying that there are a bunch of fake people out there. But there's, are those people that you see, are they that happy all the time? No, that's just for the video. I'm happy. I don't want to act like them, but it seems so awful. Or just so fake. But it works, right? People like the energy and they click and they watch, they subscribe, and that's good if that's what you want to do. And my energy's not low. It may feel low. It's steady, I think, and balanced. And I think that resonates with people. I don't think you can really talk about pain and depression and crises, with this you can be happy. I guess you could, but you can be happy. I was unhappy and now I'm happy. So bad. Anyway, you can be happy. I was unhappy and now I'm happy. Peace out.